Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Skulk, continuing the story of Winds of Change. I really love this story. Have I told you that? I'm pretty sure I have. Every single time. Probably not. But still, you can definitely see that I'm interested. And if you're here on episode 1, 2, 3, 4, a lot, this is episode a lot, you must be interested in it too, because why would you be jumping up to this point out of nowhere? Alright. Cut music. As I cut it! Oh wait, I didn't click anything. What is this? The party banner is affected by your choice to keep Peregrino as a tavern. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so we have all these backstories, but we're here. So let's start with this combo of people talking.
Oh, hey Zamira. It's good to see you again. I was starting to worry you might...
Oh, come on now. There's no need to worry about me. I'd worry about Valenorth. There's no more gate guard.
Oh yeah, I guess that was your job. I'm glad to see that you got everything done. Did you, happen to touch that sword by any chance?
Absolutely not. I kept it under wraps the entire time. We put it in the Grand Tree for safekeeping.
Whew, good idea. I'm just really curious. Domek was able to use it, however briefly. And not only that, but he had a vision too.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Didn't you guys find a new spirit idol in Mazeo?
Well, back up a little bit. You say you touched it and got a vision. Did it speak of everyone's demise and destruction? And did it hurt him? Did it give him headaches? No? Just me? Alright.
Yeah, I think he wants to harness it for power. I didn't stop to ask, but it's all he talks about now.
Well, isn't it inside your new HQ?
Yeah, now that you mention it.
Didn't Damek frequent those underground tunnels? Maybe he was exposed to some level of spiritual energy. At least, enough to let him have a vision or something.
I don't think that's how it works.
It's a possibility. At least give me that much. That blade challenges all of our understandings.
Alright, your theory has merit. It's really odd, but it makes sense. Can you even imagine if it was true?
Maybe that's why Damek wants to harness its power. Giving regular people visions? He'd have an army of seers. There's no way the Triumvirate could fight against that.
I guess that's how it could be. If everyone knows, okay, this is gonna happen to you. Okay, I had a vision about you. Oh, what was that about? You die. Oh, crap. I had a vision about you. What was it? You died too, very painfully, agonizingly. Really? No, but I really wish it was. Now that you told me my fate, I was just imagining. I didn't wish it upon you. Sure, son. I don't know what you're thinking. I'm thinking I had a vision. That's what I was thinking. Was that considered dark humor? Do I actually have dark humor? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, me and everyone that's hearing me.
Whoa. Hey, how'd you learn about this stuff anyway?
I overheard a few things, that's all. No one is leaking intel or anything.
Good. We can't have any moles. The rebellion, as it is, currently hangs on threads. It's only thanks to that anomalous blade that we stand a chance.
Well, alright. I gotta practice that blade sometime. You got something to say?
Hey, you were working with the seer?
Yeah, something like that. It lasted all a couple hours.
What do you think about him?
I honestly have no idea. It's hard to believe that our fate rests upon one person.
I know.
I don't think I could put my faith in somebody that way.
Hey.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
It's a big gamble, isn't it? Too risky.
I have a lucky 6. Just don't botch.
Yeah, but faith is all about risk. You believe in spite of overwhelming odds. You fight, even when everything tells you to stop. You don't have to agree, but it's true. Without faith, the rebellion wouldn't even be here. Alessia would remain under the Triumvirate's grasp forever.
You have a point, Ulrich. It's impressive that you've come this far.
And we still have a long way to go. But we won't get there if people don't believe. Have a little faith in us, alright, Zamira?
Well, I can't say no to that. Just don't let me down, alright? When we make it through this, I'm buying drinks.
I'll have a glass of water.
Oh, you mean you aren't buying right now? And here I was, buttering you up for nothing.
Alright, you two.
Zamira, can I talk to you for a second?
Of course. What's up, Aaron?
I want to thank the seer for what he's done.
It's pronounced
Defying
Azure.
Domek's orders and letting me keep Peregrino. They deserve something. But I don't know what to do.
That's what I said. Or mumbled. Or implied.
I was thinking of offering him a permanent room.
Ooh.
You know, to stay here whenever he wants.
Yeah!
Should I offer unlimited drinks as well?
As long as it's water. Are you so you can get something out of it? Are you thinking about that?
Zamira, are you paying attention?
Or you just does he even deserve it? I mean, I can't say I did anything yet. I mean, all I said was I feel like it's proper that you can keep the place because it's your place and at least you manage it very dang well. I mean, you spanked a good job.
Does this offer of free drinks extend to his comrades?
I knew it! I knew you were thinking about you!
I suppose it would.
Don't you dare... I don't know, maybe. Only to those who I think. Because if he shows proof in honesty and loyalty and helpfulness, then maybe sure. I mean, that will imply that he did a good job. In helping me upon our quest, me helping them, we are helping... We help get the thing done. It doesn't have to rest upon me. I may be seer, but I have to prove my worth. So does he. If you're offering me something, I want to earn it. If you want something mooching off of the thing you want to give to me, because of something I'm almost going to futurely do, he got to prove his worth.
Alright, I'm sold. Here, I'll take you to see him right away. I'm so thirsty. This is gonna be amazing!
Get some water!
Zamira, whoa! Let go! I want a gift for them, not you.
Yeah, I'll prove myself. I will prove my worth. I will. But you know, if you're wanting to reward me, that's all because you want to. The thing I'm doing is this for greater good, and because I want to hang out with my friends, and this is a way we can all hang out together, saving the world. You know. Isn't that a great activity to ask your friends? Hey, you guys want to come over and hang out? What do you want to do today? Save the world. Oh, that sounds like fun.
Don't worry, he'll love it. Everybody, Aaron is giving us free drinks!
Shut up!
Come over here! Let's celebrate for
He did
Peregrino!
not! He did not!
Oh no. Is he serious right now? There's no way I have enough for everybody.
Just shush. Don't do it, Aaron. Don't do it. You will go bankrupt.
Yeah, you heard right! Free!
I don't like you already, Zamira. Alright, background time. Oh, yes, here, yeah. Oh, we're on a boat. Sylvia looked at the sea, taking in every detail of the sea infinite expanse. Still preceding the earlier revelations, he gritted his teeth, annoyed. Why did the Triumvirate wait so long to tell him these secrets?
Master, are you okay?
Of course. There it is again, that dismissive tone. I can tell when something is wrong, you know. There's no need to lie. I'm your apprentice.
It's nothing, Halen.
I think it has to do with what happened earlier. The Triumvirate told you something, didn't they? You're not taking it well. I could tell the entire time.
Very perceptive. Leave me alone.
Sovi, you're acting like a child.
He lets out a deep sigh. Drinking time. I'm getting thirsty. Keep hydrated. It was true, but Sovi didn't want to admit it. He was too prideful.
Please tell me. I want to help you, Sovi. I stand by your side no matter what.
You might regret saying that.
Are you sure about that, Halen?
Exactly. He just gives you that whole shebang right there. Just in that few little words. Are you sure?
Of course. You don't have to tell me what they said, Sovi. But at least tell me what you're feeling.
Depressed. Annoyed. No, I'll replace it with annoyed. Really? Annoyed with what? You! Sylvie took note of Halen's sudden empathy. It was abnormal and somewhat unwelcome. What had changed in the last few hours?
They told me something I wasn't ready to hear. I'm sorry I forgot about you. And I'm sorry for being cross. My thoughts are muddled, Halen. And I'm confused.
How do you plan to deal with that?
For the first time in a while, I don't know. My purpose was always clear, my resolve unwavering. I'm starting to feel like my previous master, before my promotion.
You never did tell me what happened to him.
He died. Or changed sides. Maybe that could be it. He could have changed sides, and then you just went, how could you betray the bad side? The dark side is what we have. You don't have cookies like you promised.
No, I didn't.
Very well. At least tell me about this purpose of yours. I fight to ensure the reign of the Triumvirate. Our gods.
A very clear purpose, and noble to some. For me, things have always been a bit different. I fight to ensure the reign of Celestia's true rulers.
Then what's the issue, Master? It would seem that we share the same purpose.
Now, before I read this, in certain circumstances, haven't you noticed that sometimes the bad guys are usually either very fancy or rebel-looking? Like they have torn clothes, scrapped clothes, or I don't know, this wacky-looking weird styles that look like they're meant to be tough. And then the opposite side is always is usually the opposite. Sometimes it's the people in raggedy clothes or whatnot facing on those that have shiny gold trimmed sabers and white trimmed white clothes. While we have our forest dwelling people that have decent clothing, look like Robin Hood. But yeah, it just, haven't you noticed that's a theme that goes around? Sylvie sighed again, and slumped his shoulder slightly. Shoulders, not just one. If it was just one, he'd be lopsided. Until now, everything had been an act to intimidate Shane. Halen could tell that Sylvie was displaying his true emotions.
Normally, I would agree with you. But now, I'm not so sure.
With all my joking around and humor that I'm throwing in there, I kind of missed out on what he was kind of saying and responding to. So, whoops. I'll see it in the editing, even though I don't know what if how much. Let's go on. Yes. Oh, we're back here. Are those telephone wires? Outside this window? Or giant swords? Oh, this is just a sword. A sword is a smorgasbord. After arranging everything with Damek, Grizz returned to his office. He had a lot to do, working with both the rebellion and the triumvirate. Though his true allegiance was with the rebels, he had to keep an appearance. That meant trying to strike an allegiance with the most unexpected of factions.
No, Alex, you have it all wrong. I only want you to pretend that you're helping the Triumvirate. When the time comes, you'll turn on them and help Damek instead.
Alright, before I continue, can you look at his eyes? Just because of how the design looks, it looks like his head is caved in a little bit right on the bridge of the nose, and his eyes are looking at each other. That is talent, or that is a misshapen forehead. Or, caved in nose bridging. Anyways.
You know Nada will never let this happen, right?
I don't care what she thinks. I'm asking you. I have no doubt in my mind. A battle is coming to Mazeo. The Triumvirate will send their forces here for that new idol. I don't know what they want with it, but we need to strike immediately. You'll meet them at the docks and tell them you've been hired to assist. As soon as you get the chance, you'll sabotage the ships and kill them all. That is, except for one ship. Damek will need one to launch his attack on Balteus.
Alright, I'll humor you for a moment. Even if I play along, and your rebellion comes to rule Alestia, they'll lift the trade bans, effectively ruining piracy for good. Why should I fight to kill my own profession?
Oh, you as pirate. I should have suspected for trade, what is it? It has a name. Stereotypical pirate. That's the word. Sorry, it takes me so long. It's just trying to dig through all the clutter in my mind that has words for certain things and fancy smancies for names. Eye patch means pirate, I guess.
There are much better things to do in this world, Alex. I could pay you with anything you wanted, or any job you wanted. Just name it, and I'll make it happen. These are dire times, you know.
I doubt this offer extends to the rest of our crew. I'd love a reward and a new job, but not if it screws them over. They'll be doing the bulk of the fighting, not me or Nada.
You sound honorable, man! I know you're doing piracy and stuff, but you seem so honorable. You were thinking about your whole crew. That's so sweet of you. I love people like that. They have a heart. I love people that also think logically, too. But both tied together makes a big old bundle of, oh, this is all awesome.
That is, if I can even convince them to do this. One of our core tenets is that we don't take sides.
Okay.
Even when the victor is clear?
Even so, during the occupation, we fought for our own survival. Both the Triumvirate and the citizens of Mazeo attacked us.
Aww. Well, I guess they kind of didn't like your way of living, and they attacked upon, well, I'll just say things are in the past. Things happened, but the new generation doesn't have to carry on with that. We can always make a new generation.
We worked for decades to unite the pirates into what they are today. Doing this will split them apart again. You'll make an enemy out of Nada. She's pretty much the leader, and her influence is immeasurable.
I'm well aware of that, and I've taken it into consideration. A divide in your numbers will still give me the right amount of men. You can show the rest of the pirates they're on the wrong side of this. Any divide that comes, I'm sure we can mend it. Besides, Damek hasn't said he's going to harm piracy. I'm sure we can come to some sort of deal, Alex.
No matter what the deal is, you can't win over everybody.
That's true.
As soon as the Triumvirate falls, you'll have another war lined up. Hell, they might even join the White Cloaks out of spite.
Don't know who those are, but that sounds like it's gonna be bad because of how you said it.
I'm willing to take the risk, but I'll do my best to make sure they're satisfied. There will be a place for everyone in our new Alestia. The pirates are in a great position to make demands. As the mayor of Mazeo, I can give you anything you want. There's no way Nada could turn an offer like that down.
You should never say anything and everything, because what if they demand something and you went, oh, like, well, anything but that type thing. You gotta say almost anything. That way, they can't go through that loophole. Because some people go throughout the whole way the loopholes.
Very well. Let's talk terms.
Nice. So, that was kind of... I like that. I think I did a pretty good job myself on narrating all that. I guess we can move on. We have like another 8 minutes in this video or so. I mean, I don't know why I'm counting, but just to make a decent size. The timing is just to make a decent sized video. Nothing more than that. I make my way towards one of the private rooms. It's time to take some rest. It's been a long day, and the subsequent days show no signs of changing pace. This new life would simply be the nature of things. Everything was different. I let that settle for a while. It'd be almost impossible to sleep as things stood. All of our lives were flipped around in an instant. Not only that, but put in danger too. There's no guarantee that any of us would survive this, and we didn't have a choice but to fight. At least I didn't. Regardless of my feelings, I couldn't turn my back on Alestia. If I did that, I'd be saying my own life was more important than our entire world. No matter how hard I tried, there's no way I could convince myself that that was true. I sat on the edge of the bed and let out a loud sigh as I lay back. I guess that's how it might sound. I don't get much rest. I didn't get much rest before I'm shaken awake again. The door to my room slowly opens. Before I'm shaken wide awake. That's how it works. The door to my room slowly opens. It's Felisa and 14. Seems they've disagreed both disregarded both my privacy and desire to sleep. I rise to greet them, unsure of what to say. Good to see you too. I was getting lonely. You could have knocked, you know. Having trouble falling asleep too? I would do this one because I'm so happy to have people and friends. But if you're trying to get some sleep, you might wanna... I guess I could say this one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the long and short of it. Fortim and I have been talking for a while. There's something we need to discuss. Now.
Oh, okay. If it's important, then my sleep can wait.
Yeah, we both came to the same conclusion. This isn't an order. It's more of a polite demand.
Oh, at least it's polite.
Seer, you
Azure.
need to choose the next Elder of Valinor.
I do? Right now? A second?
You have a lot on your plate. You can't handle everything responsibly. Valinor's future requires nothing but the utmost care and attention. We can't expect you to lead Valinor and train with that blade.
Possibly.
It's exactly like she said. Listen, I know this may seem sudden to you, but we've been talking about it for a while now.
Because it's on your minds endlessly, isn't it? It's just itching away at you, tickling you constantly. You gotta scratch that itch.
we wouldn't feel comfortable leaving Peregrino without a new elder. Someone needs to plot Valinor's future and make choices along the way. Considering you'll be busy with the rebellion, we want you to elect one of us.
Fair enough. Maybe. I mean, you seem very free-spirited, open-minded, and I guess in a sense, young-minded? And she seems, well, she has that... You both have caring hearts. You do. You both do. Felisa nods and smiles. I can tell they're both dead serious.
Let us carry this burden, Seer. Please.
I rub the fatigue out of my eyes. It takes a while. There's a lot of fatigue in there. And stare at them for a few moments with bloodshot eyes. Bags just constantly gaining and gaining under my eyes. Just so many bags. It seemed that, lately, people had a tendency of putting me on the spot. Their intentions were pure, however, to stop me from being overwhelmed. In the effort to elevate... Yeah, that's how you say it. Any effort to evaluate the pressure shouldn't go unnoticed. I cross my arms and continue to stare at them. They look concerned. This is almost like an intervention. I doubt they'll leave without results.
Did we say something wrong? Look, he has no idea what to say.
Is that enough saying for you?
And I thought we made our case pretty clear. Look, we're the best two candidates here. You should make your choice before the night is over.
We can talk about it a little more if you'd like. It'd be best if this wasn't a hasty choice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's think things through. Like a team.
Thank you very much.
There goes that rest we wanted to have.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like I'll have to get comfortable.
No problem. There's plenty of room on the bed. Just take a seat. She makes her way to the back of the room and sits on the chest. Well, I guess that's less comfortable, but if that's what you want to do. It seems uncomfortable. Yeah, like up to... even for a makeshift chair. But she doesn't show it. 14 yawns and rests his back against the windowsill. For some reason my mind was thinking shadow. Windowsill. Shadowsill. Where's that? I don't know, in the alternate universe? Where instead of light shining through the window, it's shadows crawling through. I don't know. Whistling innocently.
So, what do we talk about?
Do I really have to choose right now? 14. Why do you want to be the elder? Alessa, why do you want to be the elder? No need to talk further. I made up my mind. Okay, so these are the things. This is the final blow. The final blow to the hammer to the mallet to the... What's that thing called that the judge slams his the mallet on? Do you really have to choose right now?
Like we said, ruling Valinor requires a lot of attention. Quite frankly, we don't think you have enough to spare. Not with the rebellion and that blade in the mix, at least.
We just want to help you. For example, that choice about Peregrino, you could have left it to us instead of stressing out about it.
It didn't stress me one bit.
Doesn't it make more sense to do that in the future? That way, it won't interfere with your training. You need to give that blade all of your effort.
That could be true. I know everyone has their intentions and feelings and stuff on things, and things more than things. So I just want to make sure that the one that has the decisions that I'd be siding with the most is the one I pick, which is what we're talking about. So I should just continue on with the conversation.
Yeah, and we really are the best two candidates. There's no need to worry about making the wrong choice here. I'm sure that both of us will lead Valinor to a great future.
But first things first, we need to reconnect with the spirits. There's no point settling down on condemned land. We'll have to ensure our future before we plan it out.
Yeah, he's right. Anything else?
14.
Well, I'm actually a fan of what Milas and his father have done. Valinor has spent more than enough time being independent. We need to band together. We'll be strong enough to face any threat. Valessa wants to maintain our independence. We can't have that. How long until we're attacked again? The Triumvirate isn't our last enemy, and when that time comes, I want to have allies. We need to be strong. To that end, I would have converted Peregrino into a barracks. I know you didn't, and I'm going to honor your choice. I'll be proud to lead Valinor just as you left it. Is that all?
I don't disagree with him. It is nice to band together. It really is.
Because Milas and his father have given up Valinor's soul. We need to stand apart. Our culture, our line of seers, they're special. Valinor was and always should be independent. It's just fact. Whatever comes our way, we can handle it on our own. That's the way it's been for thousands and thousands of years. This is only happening because we stoked the Triumvirate's ire. That won't happen again. And Fortum can't see that. He wants to unite with the rest of Alestia and give up our identity. Why waste all of our resources preparing for something that won't happen? I think you understand where I'm coming from. Otherwise, you would have turned this place into a barracks. It's important to our identity. We can't just throw it away. Any other questions?
Independence. Independence. It's not like we can't help each other. It's not like she doesn't want to help each other. She just wants us to each be our own, let's say, country, such as the United States helping themselves, and okay, so I don't know my countries very well. And let's say Canada. I'm not sure if Canada's its own country or if Canada's just the lip of wherever it is all up there, unless all above us is Canada. But mainly, countries being on their own. I know everyone sees things differently, and everyone helps themselves in their own area, in their own country. Well, at least you can get a build-up in that one area, make a nice little community. But if you help each other around the world, on the land is what he's wanting, everyone builds up together. If we are having difficult times, let's say our land, our country is falling because some other country wanted to attack for whatever reason. We'd be on our own if we were just ourselves. And I'm not saying we can't win. But if we can have allies from another place, even if it's just one other ally, that can help. Because we showed assistance to them, and they showed assistance to us. I love making friends. Because when people come together, things happen. Things can move forward. People can always make friends from many different places. I like her, and I like Fortune. I don't think this place should have been a barracks, and he said he respects that. I like her decisions, but I feel like the gathering of people together, I think Fortune should be. I like you, Valisa. I think Fortune should probably be it. Nothing against you. I hope you understand. They both audibly gulp. How do you hear a gulp? I mean, you have to be very quiet in order to hear a gulp, unless someone just slugs that saliva down the throat so you can hear it resonating off the hallways. I don't know what I'm saying sometimes, or if I'm going somewhere with it. I think I made it. I don't know. Let's carry on, shall we? Anticipating my decision. This was it. I decide the direction of Valinor's future. It would either be Fortame's unity or Valessa's independence.
Well, what is it?
Please think this through.
I did. Fortame. I choose Fortame. Strength or identity is what the achievement is for Steam. I don't go for achievements. It's just mainly a landmark, a stepping stone. I choose Fortame. He is right. We needed unity and strength in the future. Teaming up with the other nations wasn't sacrificing our identity at all. It's true. We still are us. We have our own country and our own land that we live the way we want. And they have theirs. But if we can get together and just unite the land, unite the world, then we can just have a whole good time, help each other, mix and mingle. How you doing? Valessa was wrong. It was simply turning a new page in our books. Time moves forward, and things change. Valinor was isolated long enough. Perhaps it's that isolation that led to our downfall. We lacked strength. It's not really strength I'm moving for, it's, helping each other. Unless that's what they're meaning by strength. I'm pretty sure that's what they meant. Under Fortame's lead, and with my blessing, I can give blessings, we'd find that strength.
Wow. Really? This is like a dream come true. I can't believe this is actually happening.
Don't make your good decisions, okay?
Yeah, that's a fact. Fortem in charge of our nation. You realize what that means, don't you?
Well, I can't decide all things for him. But if he wants to unite people, I hope he does it in the right way. And he seems like a really high-spirited, really kind-hearted guy. You are a kind-hearted, sweet-spirited girl. Lady, miss. It's just, why close ourselves off?
Yeah, it means we're finally a team. I won't just be tagging along anymore. The three of us are Valinor now. We can travel the world together, creating alliances. After we save Alestia, we can reconnect with the spirits too. We'll have a huge network of allies, ready to take on any challenge.
It's not just well, I guess, but I just want to unite everyone. That's what I meant.
I'm going to change history. This is insane. Thank you so much. I don't know what else to say.
Don't forget to write it down.
Well, I have a few things to say, but I think I need to get some sleep.
I hope you understand. It's not like I don't want you to think that we can't be independent. It's just that we can have help if we gather people together. She stands up and walks towards the door. But before she leaves, she turns back to face me. It appears that she's hesitant, unsure if she should speak.
I'm upset. I can't deny that fact. But this won't change the way I treat either of you. I'm still your scribe, and I'm still Fortem's friend. I'll get over this. I've gotten over much worse. I can still help Valinor in my own way, right?
Yeah.
In the end, maybe this is for the best.
I hope so. We don't know whose decision is the best decision. It's just, you asked me for my opinion. Everyone has their own. Like, you had yours, he has his. He asked me for mine, and that's where I led. That's where I leaned. She walks out, without displaying much emotion at all. Was she hurt? I made the choice that I thought was the most fitting. I guess I'd never know. I'll take her word for it. Things will be fine. This decision would never please both people, and I had to do it. Whatever ramifications, I think that's how you say it? If so, I still don't know what it means. whatever ramifications come of this would be impossible to avoid. I turned back to Fortame, who looked extremely excited and deep in thought.
When we get to Mazeo, I'll be Valenorth's envoy. Meeting Dominic will be completely different. It'll be diplomatic in nature. We can discuss how to better utilize the bond between our nations.
It's a good sign that he's already thinking about such things. This wasn't a light decision, and he'd have a lot of responsibilities. It changed the way he approached our entire journey from here on out.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't be thinking out loud. Wouldn't be a good idea to give away my strategies.
He winks at me and starts walking towards the door. But like Valessa did a moment earlier, he hesitates. Did he have something important to say before he left?
Hey, I was actually wanting to ask, do you think I could stay in your room tonight? All this talk about attacks and stuff, it has me scared. I mean, I'd feel a little safer with friends nearby. I can sleep on the floor if you don't want me to bother you. You won't even know I'm here. I can promise you that.
Actually, I want to good thing. Make yourself comfortable.
Thanks. I was really hoping you'd say that. I won't make a sound. I promise.
Oh, right. He snores, doesn't he? Oh, crap. This is bad. I probably shouldn't. That's probably why the other one was, no, I'd actually like to get some sleep. Oh, no. I just remembered. Well, I still want to be kind-hearted. I'll have to find a way, because just to let you know something about me, I actually feel much happier if I earned what I get. Such as if I earn my sleep, and I don't have a bed, all I have is, like, I once actually used couch cushions because I didn't have a bed. I used couch cushions and my jacket. And, maybe... Yeah, I used couch cushions as my bed, my jacket as my blanket, and pillow, or something. I made makeshift my bed. It wasn't the most comfortable, it wasn't the best makeshift, but I felt happy that I made my bed out of whatever I can find. That's why I like apocalyptic games, because you have to use any scraps you find. But the thing is, if I earn my sleep by being able to get sleep through his snores, plus. He quickly grabs a sheet and curls up at the floor. I decide to leave him be, and return to my bed. I'm so tired. I practically collapse on it. Saving. Yeah. Alright. Thank you guys for stopping by. Oh no! Wait, what? Hold on! Wait a minute! I mean, I made my decision, and my decision is made. Yeah, that's words. But is choosing 14 corruption? What did I do other than choosing 14 over Valessa? Because when Valessa said, let's let him have his tavern, it became purity. I was happy for that. But then when I chose 14 to be a leader, it's not like he's bad. How is he adding to corruption? How is uniting people corruption? Is this considered corruption towards Valenorth, or is Valenorth... I can't remember. Is Valenorth the land, or is Valenorth... No, Valenorth is our place, and Alestia is the entire land. That's what it is. So, is it saying corruption towards Valenorth? I wonder how it would turn out if I become 50-50, half and half. My morals... morale? I think that's how you say it. Moral? My morale is at 0 still. Still at 0%. So, whatever it turns out, I'm making my decisions. And this is showing, in some way, of my decisions in corruption and purity. Okay. So, thank you guys for stopping by, and I hope you guys enjoy. And until I see you guys again, have a great day, everyone.